homosexuals, women with children, short insomniacs, and a teeny tiny band.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening to all my fellow thespians, and willkommen to the very first episode of a brand new Broadway vlog-style review show called Give My Regards to Broadway. In this first episode, we shall make a journey into a land unlike any other. A land of homosexuals, psychiatrists, and baseball. Bum bum. This is Falsettos. With a book by James Lapine, music and lyrics by William Finn, this 1992 musical tells the tale of a tightly knit family, the center of which is Jason, a 12-year-old Jewish boy whose father falls in love with the psychiatrist assigned to Jason by his mother in order to help address his neurotic tendencies. There's also mention of AIDS, but that's a major plot point in Act 2, and I don't want to spoil it. The musical opened on April 8th, 1982 at the John Golden Theatre, the only notable cast member of which I'm aware being Chip Zien, who'd previously starred in some Stephen Sondheim fairy tale nonsense that lost to Phantom 30 years ago. People still don't get over it. I first came upon this musical when I was searching YouTube and stumbled across Anthony Rosenthal's YouTube channel. I was mesmerized. I mean, seriously, how the hell can a 13-year-old boy lead a Broadway show 8 times a week and be that amazing? He must be some kind of magician or something. So, upon hearing the internet buzz about how it was robbed at the Tony Awards and how infuriated everybody seemed to be, I decided to take a listen. And I have no words for how terrific this musical is. Not only is it emotional, but it's satirical, topical, and relevant in every way, and I think that everyone should see this musical. Within a certain age range, of course. At least once. My favorite songs are Two Jews in a Room Bitching, You Gotta Die Sometime, and My Father's a Homo. I will give honorable mention to Everyone Hates His Parents and The Baseball Game. Let's start with You Gotta Die Sometime. This is the song that Whizzer sings when he's about to die. He reflects on the many stupid things he thought about with dread, and they suddenly seem rather delightful. In a way, I think this song is Whizzer coming to terms with the end of the world, and although you can't change the past, you can always look to it and improve your future. I'm about to get really emotional because last week or so, my great-grandmother died, and during the service I was in shock. Just knowing the fact that a woman I loved was in a box to be under the ground was hard enough. But then it just so happens that I pondered what would happen when we die, and I couldn't sleep for 4 days. Then I came to terms with the fact that one day it'll happen to all of us, so instead of wasting our time in a lonely room, we should go out and do something meaningful. Which is partly why I created this vlog, because it gives me something to do and entertain all you wonderful people that hopefully are watching, because I have like 1 subscriber. Not that I'm bitter, but it'll get better. I think that just rhymed. Whatever. Okay, so before I get too emotional, let's switch gears over to the opening number. 4 Jews in a Room Bitching is the song much like the opening of a TV show. It sets up Jason, Whizzer, Mendel, and Marvin, and it doesn't give too much away, but this number lets you know that it is indeed not an episode of Full House. And I love that the song uses the word bitch over 40 times. The fact they use it so much, it's nothing to bitch about, and it becomes meaningless. And I love it. My Father's a Homo is Jason's satirically tragic window into his life. But unlike Four Jews, it goes deeper and it provides a clear picture that his mother is neurotic and not Jason. She eventually loses her mind. Photographs can't capture the magic of this song and how amazing it is. Also, that Hamlet reference is just amazing. Now on to Everybody Hates His Parents. This is a song between Whizzer and Jason about how everyone hates his parents. Adoy. But it also looks into perspective. Whizzer is somewhat similar to Jason in the song. My guess is that Whizzer hated his parents for something that was forced upon him, and he came to grips with it. And now he's telling Jason that the circle of hate and the circle of bitch will grow until you old and hate less. Until you become old and you hate less. You're old and you give no shits, like a cat or something. The baseball game. This song reveals more about Jason's mother, Whizzer, and Christian. And by Christian, I mean Christian Borle's character. I don't know the name of. It's probably something like Tevya or Curly or one of those names. I don't know. Whizzer and Marvin have a semi-romantic moment, and it gives Stephanie J. Block's character an opportunity to come to terms with things that she cannot control. Or at least that's what I got out of it. And yet, all these people are just sitting and watching a Jewish kid play baseball. Overall, Falsettos is the most amazing musical I've heard this season, and it's all thanks to Anthony Rosenthal, who does not play baseball, but he has one hell of a voice. This concludes the very first episode of Give My Regards to Broadway. Join me next time and put in a suggestion in the comments for what musical you'd like me to talk about or listen to. Maybe it'll end up one day on this vlog. And I'll give a shout out to you. Because you people are awesome. You give me something to do. Because I just needed something to do. And Falsettos was honestly one of those shows that I could listen to over and over again and I would gain new experience from it. Thank you for watching and have a swonderful day.